I want to talk about burnout today and about a quote in specific that you may have heard. And the quote says this: boundaries or burnout. On the surface of things, that makes total sense, and it's actually a really good quote. But if you take it the wrong way, you are more likely to burn yourself out by having boundaries than having no boundaries at all. Here's why. Simply having boundaries is not enough. You have to enforce the boundaries. You have to draw a bright white line under that boundary and make sure people don't cross it. You have to be an active participant in that boundary setting. If you don't do that, what you're going to effectively do is draw a line in the sand that people are going to look at and then walk over, because you're not actively enforcing that boundary. Now, by that happening, by somebody crossing your boundary, by someone crossing into your personal space, your psychological space, without you inviting them in, you're going to increase anxiety, stress, overwhelm, fear, anger, all of that good, juicy fight or flight stuff. Which means you're more likely to burn out because you're going to get more adrenaline and cortisol dumped in the system because you've set the bar, but you're not enforcing the bar. And now people are actually purposefully, in your mind, walking right across your threshold into your space and ignoring your feelings. So I'll say it again. If you're going to set yourself boundaries, the most important part is sticking to them, is enforcing them. You have to be an active participant in that process. People will not stick to your boundaries just because you briefly mentioned them to them. They have to be reinforced in order for them to be remembered. It's like toilet training a dog, yeah? You have to keep doing it in order for it to burn itself into the dog's neurology, and it knows, do not shit there, do not piss there. So there you go, boundaries or burnout, yes to an extent, but not if you're not enforcing those boundaries in a consistent manner. You owe it yourself to enforce those boundaries, and you owe it to other people to enforce the boundaries for them, so that they don't accidentally step on a hand grenade that blows you and them to smithereens. Boundaries or burnout, but you must enforce them.